assaulted and bullied relentlessly for a year by my friends. Hello, I really want to talk to somebody. I've kept this in for about a year now and want to let this all out. I am feeling super sad, and this just hit me out of nowhere. I want to keep this as anonymous as possible, but I really want somebody to talk to. Please read the whole thing, please. About 2 years ago, I made some new friends at my high school, and they were very nice at first. I knew some of them from before I even started talking to them, and I thought they would be cool. They always liked to play pranks at school, and eventually I caved in. I was pranking people, becoming the class clown, and being basically the funny kid in my friend group. This was great for a week, until I became the one nobody took seriously, the one that you can pick on. I don't know why. I'm so dumb. I kept hanging out with them. Eventually, they started slapping me for fun. I laughed and smiled every time I was slapped, but deep inside, I was hurting. I was basically someone the whole school knew due to my pranks, but nobody really liked me. I found comfort in this friend group, and while I had other friends, these friends were the ones that I was most associated with. They kept slapping me throughout the entire school year. Some of them were light, but one time, this person slapped me full force, and I got a concussion. They put food in my backpack, blamed things on me when we got in trouble, etc. Sometimes they were nice, but I was just a show to them. They even got me to steal things which the store caught me, and they all blamed it on me. At the time, I had no idea of brain trauma, so I chalked the headache up as a coincidence or minor brain trauma. My grades dropped. I cared more about not being the loser of this popular friend group than my grades. I was failing a few classes, and even one of my teachers didn't have any respect for me. I could see he was extremely biased towards me, and I remember we were taking this verbal test, and the teacher gave someone who spoke about one sentence more credit than me, who could answer multiple spoken questions by him. I was angry, but I didn't care about my grades. I cared about being a bad student, someone who didn't care about anything. My friends even got me to vape and smoke, and I did so because I wanted to be cool and accepted. I killed my lungs and my brain health to be cool. I got caught multiple times by the school as well, ruining my academic performance. When the school year ended, I started getting more conscious about brain trauma, watching my head from minor bumps, even little taps to the head. But I kept going out with these friends. These friends invited me to hangouts throughout the summer, and I had to pay with my family's money to get there. I wasted money to be bullied. I kept posting where we went during the summer to show everyone, look, I'm in this friend group. I'm not lonely. This came from the insecurity of me always having no friends, always wanting to be accepted. They kept slapping me, but one day I had enough. When one of them slapped me, I slapped him back and the other guy got visibly mad. He started saying he wanted to fight me, and then later, we had a boxing match. He punched me super hard, and I did not fight back, getting a concussion. Then his friend wanted to fight me as well, and this guy tormented me throughout the entire school year, slapping me and putting food in my backpack. So I did fight back, where I took some heavy shots, and got him back a couple times too. After, I felt so devastated. Everyone was laughing at me, and I was about to burst out in tears. I went back home and hid the fact to my family that I was visibly beaten, with a mark on my chin. I lied to my mom. I wanted to keep hanging out with these friends. This is partially because when I got caught stealing, my mom told me these friends weren't friends at all, and I didn't fucking listen. I was mad at myself. I had a headache. I felt I just lost some of my life, trying to impress these friends. During the summer, I went to places only twice more after that, and completely stopped trying to engage with them. Sometimes we would call and exchange messages, but that was it. I yelled at my mom for trying to move me to a new school, and it was like I was rejecting a better life. Eventually I moved, but I was so worried about my brain health. I felt like I was a paralyzed person. Every time my sibling, not stating gender, would touch my head, I would lash out at them. I feel so selfish, I know. I thought about the moment every day when I got concussed 3 times by them. It's been about a year since I stopped talking to them, and they keep trying to communicate with me. They called me a few days ago, and I told them how they were bullies and I was a dumb for even being friends with them. They threatened to come to my house. give me another concussion, and bragged about how they concussed me. To be honest, I'm extremely upset for what they did to me, but I'm even more upset about my family. They warned me, they wanted the best for me, yet I was so arrogant and stupid. I'm so sad that I lashed out at my family, thinking they wanted to tear me down, yet it was those fake friends. I feel for my sibling, who had to go through my outrages, my upsets, and this sibling tried to stand up for me and comfort me, but they don't know the extent of the situation. I've told nobody in my family about everything that happened. I've been thinking about this, even though it occurred 1+ years ago, and how I ruined my future, health, and relationships because of them. I even lied to my counselor about what happened. They've all practically forgot about me, and nothing happened to them. I was the only one left with damage, my future ruined, and they continue to threaten me. I blocked them ever since the calls a few days ago. But I cannot stop thinking about this. I know I seem selfish. I don't even know what I want writing this. But it feels comforting to write this. I was bullied relentlessly. I was extremely selfish to my family, mostly because I was blinded. I should have left when I had the chance. Thanks for reading all this if you did.